Okay, we're going to break your program to take you live to Nice, France, where a truck has rammed into a crowd of people during the Bastille celebrations there in France, killing several people. This is breaking news. We don't have a lot on the story yet, but we're taking you those live images now in Nice, France. Reports are coming in that a truck was seen ramming into people, and there's actually gunfire heard. A car driving to a crowd at the Promenade des Anglais. Gunfire and a car driving into a crowd has been witnessed by people. It's already being called a terrorist attack by some sources, but those are preliminary and unconfirmed. But there are the Terrorism Research and Analysis Consortium reports out of France that ISIS terrorist accounts are posting about it and taking credit on Twitter. Some have linked the attack to the death of Abu Omar al-Shishani, a Georgian Chechen commander of Islamic State that ISIS recently admitted that had been killed. This is breaking news. A vehicle crashed into a Bastille Day crowd in Nice, France, sending people running. Reports are there have been many people that have died as a result of this crash. And what's there's still preliminary speculation. There's no concrete claim behind it yet. There are a few sources saying it may be a terror-related attack. It's unconfirmed. But the irony of it is that François Hollande had just announced that he will not extend the state of emergency that's been in place since last November's terrorist attacks in France that were running until just now. The whole country had been in a state of emergency since 130 people were gunned down, and there's also explosions took place throughout the Paris and suburban area in France. These are live images out of Nice, France. Paramedics and police are on scene as people have been run down by a truck in Nice, France. Several people, reports are saying, have been killed as a driver has rammed his truck into crowds of people that were there participating in the celebrations of the Bastille Day celebrations. Now you can see the mayor has reported that dozens killed. This is all developing and breaking. We don't have a lot to tell you at this point. And François Hollande had just said in his traditional Bastille Day interview that it would not make sense to extend that state of emergency since last November's terrorist attacks indefinitely. It would make no sense, and therefore he announced that he would stop or lift that emergency state throughout the country, where a lot of people were just randomly stopped, searched, seized under the pretext of national security. It lifted a lot of protections that citizens had against illegal searches and seizures, and police were allowed to search cars, raid apartments, search places in the name of national security since last November. There are some preliminary sources saying that this may be a terror-related attack. That's unconfirmed. So we don't want to jump into speculations until that can be sourced accordingly. But the mayor, you can see at the bottom of your screen, has announced that dozens have been killed as a truck rammed into a crowd celebrating the Bastille Day celebrations there in France. We'll keep you updated accordingly. This is a developing story. As soon as we get more on this, we will get you updated accordingly here on Press TV. And now we're going to take you back to our regular programming. That's the Bastille Day celebrations, where a truck has rammed into a crowd. The mayor has reported dozens have been killed in this attack. We don't know much more about it. As soon as we do get more on it, we will get you updated accordingly here. Thank you.